Alright, so we're going to go through some of the wiring differences between harnesses from a stage 0 on up to Milspec. So the first simple thing that you can see here is this is a stage 0. There's no break in the wire. It's just one wire that goes through the firewall down to the ECU. We'll go over these plugs here in a minute. Now this is more of a high-end Milspec where there's actually a Milspec connector that mounts against the firewall that makes it for easy connection, disconnection from the ECU side. So it's much easier and quicker to kind of take apart. So this is definitely preferable if you have, more of a race car setup or, high-end setup where you really want to be able to get the harness in and out or engine in and out relatively quickly. Okay, so here's the stage 0 kind of laid out. It's all in one line. You're going to run it through your firewall down to your ECU. So these wires over here that are going to go to the ECU, they are OBD1. You've got 3 plugs for the OBD1 ECU, and then the C101 plug, which plugs into the vehicle, to the car itself, comes around here. And if you notice, the harness starts to split into a few different sections. The first section we're going to look at has the thermostat ground, the fan switch, which is on the thermostat housing. This is the temperature sensor. This is the distributor OBD1 plugs, which you can get different for EK. Temperature sensor for the ECU, and then you've got VTEC pressure and VTEC solenoid signal. And last but not least, you've got the reversed lights right here. So in that first section right there, that's what you have is the fan switch, thermostat ground, temperature sensor for the gauge cluster, reverse lights, distributor plug, temperature sensor for the ECU, and the 2 VTEC plugs of oil and solenoid. So coming along here to the other section, you've got these 2 wires here. You've got map sensor and TPS. TPS is going to be the shorter 3-wire plug. Map sensor is going to be a little bit longer. Then you have the air idle control valve plugs, air temperature, and here and here. And then coming to the next section, you're going to have another single wire, which is the wire, the alternator adapter here, and the knock sensor. So 1 wire, simple to understand. Okay. Coming to the last section, you've got the 4 injector wires, and if you're wondering which one's which, they are color-coded to the factory, and as well as the starter wire. And last but not least, the 2 last wires here are the speed sensor and the oxygen O2 sensor. And that details your stage 0 harness of where they go, what they go to, and what this all includes. The great thing about this harness is that it utilizes all of the factory colors. They're all different colors, so if you do have any issues, you can troubleshoot them. All the connectors are brand new, OEM style, and great bang for the buck, $359. Check out wire-worx.com for it. And you got the next stage up. We got Milspec, where everything can mount to the firewall, and as well as if you really want to go crazy, you can have a harness made where you've got the Milspec against the firewall, fully ray chemmed. You got quick disconnect for the fuel injectors, or quick disconnect for the ignition coils here, and you can have it done anywhere you want with lots of choices, lots of sensors.